I mean, quite a lot happening on the macroeconomic front when it comes to Zimbabwe that remains dominant in headlines. But talk to me about the stock market's performance in the midst of all of that.
Okay, so what we've seen, given, of course, the macro picture, that's not exciting, especially when you're looking at the foreign exchange movements. We've seen the rate moving from about 3.5. Now we're looking at 8 on the brown market, and inflation is now at 75.6 in terms of the year-on-year inflation. So you find that a lot of institutions on the local front, your pension funds, asset managers, have been looking for ways of preserving value. And the ZSE offers that avenue, of course, given that other markets, such as the properties market, are quite illiquid and also they are priced in USD. So there's been a lot of demand for quality stocks on the ZSE. And as a result, we've seen prices of stocks going up. In terms of indices, main indices, roughly we're looking at a year-to-date gain of about 30% across major indices, your top 10, your industrial index, and also the mining index is up just about 2%.
All right. So, I mean, in terms of picking that value, I imagine it's quite a tough job. As a store of value, you're an asset manager, you're looking for companies to preserve some of that money in. Which would your top picks be?
Okay, so in terms of equity strategy, what we're recommending is for to invest in companies that actually have an export-oriented strategy, companies that actually export. Because if you see what's happening on the ground, most of these companies are actually failing to get access to foreign exchange, to import raw materials. So basically, the exporters would be your natural target. For example, your Padenga holding, which exports crocodiles, all over the world. We have companies also such as Ariston. They do horticulture, different kind of nuts that they export. Also have companies that also have a regional feel. Citco International and Citco Zimbabwe have operations in Zambia and also in East Africa. So really companies that actually help you de-risk Zim and also have exposure in other regions, but also have access to hard assets.
Sorry, but Tanya, did you say you're betting on, or you're putting your money in a company that exports crocodiles?
Yes, there's a company that does crocodiles called Padenga Holdings. So it exports crocodile skins. That's one, and also they do meat as well. So really, they are they're in the business of farming crocodile.
Fascinating. But then the very same exporters are also the companies that face problems with currency. So I'm interested in how they are, in your view, navigating those challenges with forex limits and the limits to which, the amount of days in which they can hold foreign currency and gain access to foreign currency. How are they doing it?
Okay, so if you're an exporter, you have an advantage. I mean, you've got a number of days that you have in terms of period. So during that period, you could actually direct those funds towards the purchase of critical. So you are sort of pushed as opposed to a pure importer that's going out on the market to search for FX, which is quite difficult because the interbank market has been quite tight in terms of liquidity, and it takes a lot of time for them to access the other.